In this video, I'm going to explain about theories of disease causation. How do diseases occur? This seemingly simple question has fascinated humanity for thousands of years. Over time, our understanding has evolved from supernatural beliefs to complex scientific models. Each theory of disease causation reflects the knowledge of its era and has contributed to modern epidemiology. In this overview, we will trace this remarkable journey from demons and divine punishment to microbes, multiple risk factors, and modern causal frameworks. Now let's see about the primitive and traditional theories. The earliest explanations of disease were based on supernatural beliefs. The demonic theory proposed that illness occurred when evil spirits or demons entered the human body. Disease was viewed as possession rather than a biological event, and treatment relied on prayers, rituals, exorcisms, and magical practices performed by priests or spiritual healers. Closely related was the punitive or supernatural theory, which considered disease as a punishment from God for sins or immoral behavior. Epidemics were interpreted as expressions of divine anger, and recovery was believed to depend on repentance, sacrifices, and religious ceremonies. Although these theories lacked scientific evidence, they strongly influenced medical practices for centuries. As medicine progressed, physicians began seeking natural explanations. Hippocrates, often called the father of medicine, introduced the theory of Humours, later expanded by Galen. According to this theory, health depended on the balance of four body fluids: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. Disease developed whenever these humours became imbalanced. Treatments such as bloodletting, dietary changes, and herbal remedies aimed to restore this balance. Traditional Eastern medicine also emphasized balance. In Chinese medicine, the Yin-Yang theory explained health as harmony between two complementary forces. Yin represents cold, darkness, rest, and femininity, while Yang represents heat, light, activity, and masculinity. Disease results when this equilibrium is disturbed. Similarly, Ayurveda, India's traditional medical system, proposed the Tridosha theory, where health depends on the balance of Vata, responsible for movement and nervous function, Pitta, responsible for digestion and metabolism, and Kapha, responsible for structure and lubrication. An imbalance in these doshas leads to illness, and treatment focuses on restoring equilibrium through diet, lifestyle modifications, herbal medicines, and detoxification therapies. Now, let's see about the scientific transition. The next major milestone was the contagion theory, which introduced one of the earliest scientific ideas of disease transmission. It proposed that diseases spread through invisible particles called seeds. These seeds passed from one individual to another, entered the body, produced infection, and eventually caused disease. Although microorganisms had not yet been discovered, this theory correctly recognized that diseases could spread between people. Another influential concept was the miasma theory. It suggested that diseases were caused by poisonous vapors or bad air arising from marshes, sewage, garbage, and decaying organic matter. While scientifically incorrect, this theory had an important public health impact. It encouraged improvements in sanitation, drainage, waste disposal, and clean drinking water, which significantly reduced infectious diseases even before microbes were identified. The true revolution came with the germ theory. Scientists Louis Pasteur and Robert Koch demonstrated that specific microorganisms cause specific diseases. Koch strengthened this concept through his famous postulates, which stated that the microorganism should be present in every case of the disease, isolated and grown in pure culture, and should reproduce the disease when introduced into a healthy host. Germ theory transformed medicine by introducing laboratory diagnosis, vaccination, sterilization, antibiotics, and modern infection control. However, scientists later realized that not every disease follows Koch postulates. Viral diseases, asymptomatic carriers, and chronic non-communicable diseases often involve more complex mechanisms. This led to the epidemiological triad, which explains disease as the interaction between three components: the agent, which may be a biological, chemical, or physical factor; the host, with characteristics such as age, immunity, genetics, nutrition, and behavior; and the environment, including climate, sanitation, housing, and socioeconomic conditions. Disease occurs only when these three components interact in a favorable manner. Now, narrower the modern multifactorial concepts. As researchers studied chronic diseases, they recognized that many illnesses cannot be explained by a single cause. This led to the multifactorial theory of disease proposed by Max von Pettenkofer. According to this theory, disease results from the combined influence of biological, environmental, behavioral, social, and genetic factors. For example, coronary heart disease develops through the interaction of smoking, hypertension, obesity, diabetes, stress, physical inactivity, and genetic susceptibility, rather than one isolated factor. Building on this idea, Thomas Dever introduced his epidemiological model, which grouped health determinants into four major categories: human biology, lifestyle, environment, and the healthcare system. These factors interact continuously to influence health and disease. The model highlights that improving health requires not only medical treatment but also healthy lifestyles, supportive environments, and accessible healthcare. The Web of Causation theory, developed by McMahon and Pugh, further expanded this concept. Instead of a single cause, diseases arise from a complex network of interconnected factors. Modern diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease result from multiple interacting determinants, making prevention possible by modifying several risk factors simultaneously. Modern epidemiology continues to refine our understanding of disease causation. Rothman's causal pie model explains that diseases result from combinations of multiple component causes. When all the required components come together, they form a sufficient cause, producing disease. Some diseases have multiple sufficient causes, meaning different combinations of risk factors can lead to the same outcome. A necessary cause is one that must always be present for the disease to occur and therefore appears in every causal pathway. The wheel of disease causation, proposed by Mausner and Kramer, shifts attention away from a single disease agent. At its center lies genetic susceptibility, surrounded by physical, biological, and social environmental factors. This model highlights the continuous interaction between genes and environment in determining health. Finally, the Advanced Epidemiological Triangle updates the classical triad for today's health challenges. It replaces the single agent with broader causative factors including behavior, lifestyle, environmental exposures, and ecological influences, making it more suitable for understanding chronic diseases, injuries, disabilities, and other modern health conditions. The evolution of disease causation theories reflects the progress of medical science, from supernatural explanations to evidence-based epidemiology. While early theories emphasized spirits, divine punishment, or bodily imbalances, modern models recognize that disease results from complex interactions among biological, behavioral, environmental, genetic, and social determinants. Understanding these theories is essential because they form the foundation of modern public health, preventive medicine, and epidemiological research, guiding us toward more effective disease prevention and healthier populations.